Okay guys, the time has come. We're leaving this office and moving here. But clearly, I have a lot to do. What's up guys, and welcome to Top Shelf Media. Today, we are gonna go through the plans I have for my new office space here. As you can see, it is empty. There is nothing here, and it's very dark. But this is really just a planning video, just so I can go through the ideas and basically talk through them. This video is more for me than it is for you. I'm just gonna talk through my ideas and my plan here, and then get your guys' ideas. So let me know down in the comments if you have any ideas for this office space. So most of this video is going to end up being handheld, so I apologize that it's gonna be shaky. So as you can see, I've already painted 2 of the walls. I had my 2 oldest kids help me with that. That was a lot of fun. But we went with Onyx, and I believe it's from Pittsburgh is who makes the paint that we went with. I think. The color is Onyx though, I do know that. And these blue curtains, they're not gonna be staying. They were here when we moved in, so I figured I'd leave them for now. Eventually I'll probably get black curtains up there, but yeah. But I'm really happy with how the color turned out. And in the walls here, at least in that corner and that corner there, I'm gonna do the vertical slat walls. I've been going back and forth on which company to go with for the slat walls. They're so expensive. I looked at a few, they look fantastic, they have accessories you can hang on them, but they're so expensive. So I found a little cheaper version from Amazon. I ordered some of those. I'm gonna test those out and see if I like them. I'll let you know what I think about those, or if I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and get the expensive ones. The problem is my plan, I need about 3 12-inch sections on that side and 3 on that side. And most of them come in groups of 2. And so I would need 6 panels, 3 orders, which were looking like $1,000 if I go from somewhere like Wood Veneer Hub, or I can't remember, Wood Up might be one of the other ones I've looked at. And speaking of those slat wall panels, I have no soundproofing in this office right now, so I'm sure it does not sound great in here. Hopefully I'm gonna fix that here soon. The slat walls will help with that because those are acoustic panels. Also, my closet door, which is right behind you here, I took down the mirrored door that was there, and I'm planning on hanging like a sound blanket curtain there instead, just to kind of cut down on some of the echo that's in this room. As far as my desk goes, that's gonna go right here in this corner, and I'm not gonna attach it to the wall like I did at my old office. I am gonna be reusing that top, but I'm not 100% set on this being a permanent location for my desk, just because I have it's a bigger room now than I am used to at the old office. So I am not 100% sure that that's where I want to keep it. That was just my first thought. So I'm probably going to be building some legs, whether that's out of 2x4s that I paint black just for the time being, or if I do it out of like industrial piping, but that can get kind of expensive. So I haven't decided on that front yet, but my desk is going to go right over there for now. As far as the TV in my office goes, that'll be right over here along with my PS5. It's a 55-inch TV. I'm thinking about, I have more space here than I did in my old office. Should I go with a bigger TV? Should I go 65 down here for gaming? I might have to. And this will be very close to the angle of my shots. Now, obviously it's not gonna be this high. I'm not gonna be sitting on this stool here. My office chair's still over at the old office because I'm still working from over there. But this will be the rough angle of my shot here. Well, one of them. So for those of you who don't know, I work in live TV production, and I've been doing it for, well, just over 12 years. I'm the engineer and director on a local production truck. And I found myself over the last few years being a big proponent of using gear that's more for live streamers and trying to use it in the broadcast industry. So live multicam shoots have kind of always just been my thing. And I thought to myself, why am I not using my knowledge from that and applying it here? One thing that I'm considering doing with this setup is using my A10 Mini Pro and doing more of a multicam shoot, integrating things like my Stream Deck Mini or an audio interface. Currently, I record on 2 separate cameras, my R6 Mark II and a Sony ZV-1 for my top-down shots. And then I go into post and I line them up. For audio, I have my RØDE Wireless Go II plugged into my R6 Mark II. Now eventually I would like to use an XLR microphone and an adjustable arm to get a little bit better audio quality, but the RØDE Wireless Go II that I'm currently using right now to record this video has been working just fine. And actually, that's probably where I'm struggling the most. Let me know down in the comments what microphones you guys are using and how you're integrating the audio into your video and you're recording it. Granted, for now, I will probably just plug the RØDE Wireless Go II straight into the mic input of the A10 Mini Pro and go that route, but let me know what you guys are doing. And what does your workflow look like with that setup? Because obviously if I go from recording on 2 separate cameras and lining them up in post to using my A10 Mini and going that route, my workflow is drastically gonna change. But I'm kind of rambling. Let's go ahead and move on with this video. So over here, I'm planning on doing some sort of floating shelves. I'll probably put, I'm thinking, over either on that wall or that wall, that shelf that was behind me with the bourbon bottles and stuff on it will go over there somewhere. I'm gonna reuse that and the lights in it and stuff like that. Over here, I'm gonna put a few more floating shelves as well. And then I think the couch is gonna go down here because right behind you is where the TV is gonna be. This is the closet I was telling you about earlier. Yeah, I think this is gonna look really good. I think I'm gonna turn this into my charging station. So the Husky drawer is gonna stay in there because it fits in there perfectly. And then I'm going to probably take out those shelves, switch it out for something else. I might do a dedicated video for the closet build out. I think that would be fun. All right, guys, thank you for sticking around. I know we didn't really talk about much today, so if you've made it this far, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. This is probably gonna be my last video in this office. I do have another video on the docket, but I haven't shot my talking head stuff yet, so I might save that for the first video in my new office unless the build for the office is taking way too long. However, I am kind of toying with the idea of maybe throwing in a few videos here in the next week where I'm not in my office shooting. Maybe some things that we don't talk about regularly on this channel. It might not even be tech related, who knows. So you guys might not see me in the next few weeks. You might see me in just a different style of video, who knows. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for more smart home and tech reviews and an update on the office. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and I will see you in the next video.